Do you ever wonder what the secret is to living a long and fulfilling life? Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life by Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles explores the concept of Ikigai, which is a Japanese word that roughly translates to reason for being or meaning in life. By examining the pursuit and discovery of one's Ikigai, the authors argue that we can all find greater purpose and happiness in our lives. In this video, we'll explore the top takeaways from this fascinating book and learn how you can apply them to your own life. Hector Garcia is a Spanish author who has lived in Tokyo for over a decade. He is known for his work on Japanese culture and society, including his book A Geek in Japan. Francesc Miralles is a Spanish writer and journalist who has written several books on spirituality and personal growth. Together, Garcia and Miralles bring a unique perspective to the concept of Ikigai, drawing on their experiences living and working in Japan as well as research from a variety of fields. Let's see together the top 5 takeaways from this book. Takeaway number 1, Ikigai is the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Ikigai is a Japanese concept that has gained increasing popularity in recent years, particularly in the realm of personal development and self-improvement. One of the central ideas behind Ikigai is that by discovering and pursuing what gives our lives meaning and purpose, we can experience greater fulfillment and happiness. According to the authors, our Ikigai is found at the intersection of 4 key elements: what we love, what we're good at, what the world needs, and what we can be paid for. What you love refers to the things that bring you joy and passion, whether it's a particular hobby, activity, or way of being in the world. This could be anything from writing poetry to spending time with animals to traveling to new places. The important thing is that it's something that truly lights you up and gives you a sense of purpose and satisfaction. What you're good at refers to your skills, talents, and strengths. This could be anything from playing an instrument to cooking to solving complex problems. By identifying and developing your unique strengths, you can bring your best self to the world and contribute in meaningful ways. What the world needs refers to the ways in which you can make a positive impact on the world around you. This could be through volunteering, advocacy work, or a career that aligns with your values and makes a difference in people's lives. By finding ways to give back and make a positive contribution, you can find greater meaning and purpose in your life. What you can be paid for refers to the practical considerations of earning a living. This could be anything from a traditional career path to starting your own business to finding ways to monetize your passions and skills. By finding a way to support yourself financially while also pursuing what you love and making a positive impact on the world, you can create a life that is both fulfilling and sustainable. By bringing these 4 elements together, we can discover our Ikigai and live a more purposeful and fulfilling life. Of course, finding our Ikigai is not always a straightforward process, and it may require experimentation, self-reflection, and a willingness to take risks and try new things. However, by keeping these 4 elements in mind and actively working to align them in our lives, we can find greater happiness, meaning, and fulfillment. Takeaway number 2, aging is celebrated in Japanese culture, and the elderly are revered for their wisdom and experience. In Japan, aging is traditionally seen as a natural and revered part of life. Rather than being feared or shunned, the elderly are respected and celebrated for their wisdom, experience, and contributions to society. This cultural attitude towards aging is rooted in the concept of mottainai, which refers to a sense of regret or waste when something is not used to its full potential. One of the key benefits of this cultural attitude towards aging is that it encourages intergenerational connections and the passing down of knowledge and traditions. In Japan, it is common for younger generations to seek out the advice and wisdom of their elders, whether it's through formal mentorship relationships or informal conversations and interactions. By valuing and learning from our elders, we can gain valuable insights into life, relationships, work, and more. Additionally, This attitude towards aging can have significant benefits for the health and well-being of older adults. Studies have shown that people who have a positive attitude towards aging tend to live longer, healthier lives. By celebrating and valuing the contributions of older adults, we can help combat ageism and promote a more inclusive and respectful society. Importantly, this cultural attitude towards aging is not limited to Japan, and can be embraced by people from all cultures and backgrounds. By recognizing the value and wisdom of our elders, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the richness and complexity of life, and live more meaningful and fulfilling lives ourselves. Takeaway number 3: the Japanese practice of forest bathing or spending time in nature has been shown to have numerous health benefits, including reducing stress and boosting the immune system. Forest bathing is a practice that has gained increasing popularity in recent years, particularly in Japan where it originated. The concept involves spending time in nature and immersing oneself in the natural environment, whether it's a forest, park, or other natural setting. This practice is rooted in the belief that exposure to nature can have a positive impact on our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Several studies have investigated the health benefits of forest bathing, and the results are promising. One study conducted by Japanese researchers found that spending time in a forest setting can significantly reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol, leading to lower levels of anxiety and depression. Another study found that exposure to phytoncides, the natural chemicals released by trees, can boost the immune system and improve overall health. In addition to these benefits, forest bathing has also been linked to improved cognitive function, increased energy levels, and better sleep. Some researchers have even suggested that spending time in nature can help alleviate symptoms of conditions such as ADHD, PTSD, and depression. Part of the reason why forest bathing may be so beneficial is that it allows us to disconnect from the stresses and distractions of modern life and reconnect with the natural world. This can be particularly important for people who live in urban environments and have limited access to green spaces. By taking the time to immerse ourselves in nature, we can cultivate a greater sense of calm, balance, and perspective, and improve our overall health and well-being. Takeaway number 4: mindfulness and living in the present moment are important components of finding your Ikigai. At its core, Ikigai is about finding purpose and meaning in life, and being fully present in each moment is an important part of that process. When we live in the present moment, we are able to fully engage with our surroundings and experiences. We are able to appreciate the beauty and wonder of the world around us, and we are more likely to find joy and contentment in our lives. By contrast, when we are distracted or preoccupied with the past or future, we may miss out on the richness and depth of our present experiences. Practicing mindfulness can also help us develop a greater sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence. When we are mindful, we are better able to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, and respond to them in a more intentional and compassionate way. This can help us cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and resilience, and better navigate the ups and downs of life. In the context of Ikigai, mindfulness can also help us clarify our values and priorities, and make choices that align with our true purpose and passions. By paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present moment, we can gain a deeper understanding of what brings us joy, meaning, and fulfillment, and pursue those things more intentionally in our lives. Takeaway number 5: social connections and a sense of community are essential to living a long and happy life. By nurturing relationships with friends, family, and our local community, we can find a sense of belonging and support that contributes to our overall well-being. Research has shown that having strong social connections is associated with numerous health benefits, including lower rates of depression, improved immune function, and a reduced risk of cognitive decline. In fact, studies have found that social isolation can be just as harmful to our health as smoking or obesity. In the context of Ikigai, social connections are particularly important because they help us cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. When we feel connected to others and part of a larger community, we are more likely to feel valued, supported, and motivated to pursue our passions and goals. One way to cultivate social connections is by participating in local community activities, such as volunteer work, community events, or group fitness classes. These types of activities can provide opportunities to meet new people, build relationships, and contribute to the well-being of our local community. Another way to foster social connections is by maintaining strong relationships with friends and family. This can involve regular communication, spending quality time together, and providing emotional support and encouragement when needed. Finally, it's important to remember that social connections don't have to be limited to in-person interactions. With the rise of social media and other digital platforms, it's easier than ever to connect with others and build relationships online. While these interactions may not be as meaningful as face-to-face interactions, they can still provide a sense of connection and support. In conclusion, Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life is a thought-provoking book that offers valuable insights into the pursuit of a meaningful and fulfilling life. By exploring the concept of Ikigai and drawing on research from a variety of fields, Garcia and Miralles provide practical advice and inspiration for readers looking to find greater purpose and happiness in their own lives. Top 5 takeaways: Ikigai is the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Aging is celebrated in Japanese culture, and the elderly are revered for their wisdom and experience. The practice of forest bathing or spending time in nature has been shown to have numerous health benefits, including reducing stress and boosting the immune system. Mindfulness and living in the present moment are important components of finding your Ikigai. Social connections and a sense of community are essential to living a long and happy life. Improve yourself, improve your life with Level Up BookTube. If you found this summary insightful and engaging, we encourage you to explore the book further by purchasing it through the links below in the description. By doing so, you can support our channel at no extra cost to you and help us create more informative contents like this. Thank you for your support, and happy reading! If you enjoyed the video, give a thumb up and remember to subscribe not to miss the next ones. In the comments below, let us know what you'd like to watch in the next video. Thanks for watching.